So I said, how does your garden grow? What do you put in the soil to make it rich? And how do you weather challenging climates? These questions not only resonate with those of us who tend to green spaces, especially in urban agriculture and environmental justice, but also to those of us who are committed to the art of nurturing. They speak to the people who envision a bountiful harvest, but recognize the labor begins with simply planting the seeds. Hi, everyone. My name is Katarina Smiley. I'm an artist, creative entrepreneur, and one of the stewards of the Collinwood Friends Garden Space. I was born and raised in Cleveland's St. Clair neighborhood, and currently, I'm an organizer for reproductive justice as pertains to Black women, queer folks, and marginalized peoples.
Hey everybody. Oh, sorry, I don't like mics. Y'all can hear me though, right? I am so sorry, y'all. Okay. Hey everybody, my name is Ridwan Lawal. I am the other steward of the Collinwood Friends Community Garden. I was raised in Maryland. While living in Baltimore, I worked with many green space activists and farmers, and I relocated to Cleveland about 4 years ago, and since then, I've been working like y'all, I'm not playing, deeply in the food insecurity systems that are in Cleveland, primarily in East Cleveland and Collinwood, focusing on food insecurity and education as an educator in the greater Cleveland area. So a year ago, Kat and I embarked on a journey to breathe new life into the Collinwood Friends Community Garden within our neighborhood. Since taking on the role of stewards, we've dedicated ourselves to a mission: to combat food insecurity at its core by promoting sustainable urban agriculture and practices and nurturing social connections. Access to green spaces like community gardens, there you go, is essential for overall well-being, but healing not just the body, but the mind and the spirit. Research, but we already know, says that green spaces, we know, reduces stress, uplifts mental health, and enhances physical wellness. Thriving green spaces coincide with reduced violence in urban settings, which further emphasizes their significance in fostering community within safety and harmony in those communities. Recognizing with green spaces and coinciding and living in green spaces is vital, especially for Black and brown folks, marginalized folks, and anyone in those pockets, because it entails reclaiming ancestral practices, fostering community, and combating, say it with me now, systematic injustice. Y'all didn't say it, but it's okay. Say it again, okay. Combating systematic injustice. I'm an educator, y'all, I can't help it. Especially like food apartheid. The reconnecting invokes a collective spirit deeply rooted in our heritage, honoring those who came before us.
The vision for the Collinwood Friends Community Garden is simple. We want to create a vibrant hub of community activism and healing, offering residents of all ages access to fresh produce just steps away from their front door. It will serve as a sanctuary for intergenerational bonding and connectivity by hosting events such as poetry slams, political education sessions, and coalition meetings to enhance civic engagement. What makes us the right people for this work? We represent a generation eager to return to the fundamental principles of self-determination, autonomy, and unity. We believe green spaces can be powerful platforms for advocacy and advancing movement, especially among the youth. This is why, in June, the garden will host the Growing Space Summer of Healing program, an 8-week paid opportunity for 12 participants to engage in community sessions that ultimately will help to reduce the growing rate of sexual and gender-based violence in the city of Cleveland. This activation of our space is the first step of what we envision as a lasting legacy. With your commitment to volunteer, generosity in providing monetary donations, and support in spreading the word with our garden initiatives, we can nurture this green space into a thriving hub of active resistance for generations to come.
Okay. So we ask you, how does your garden grow? What do you put in the soil to make it rich? And how do you weather the challenging climate? Is that 5 minutes?
Thank you.
I did that. We did it.